Hello.
Hello.
And welcome back to number 1 of the new season of Cambridge Soccer Cards. How are we both?
Season 4, very good. Sweating.
Season 4.
Season 4, yeah.
Season 4.
The return.
What was season 1, 2 and 3 again? I completely forgot.
They're a blur. But no, it's good to be back.
We're back. The National Card Show brought us back in, roped us back in to do another one, and hopefully once a month.
London Card Show.
Is it called the London Card Show, not the National Card Show?
National's in America, isn't it?
National to England, no?
Well, National to England, yeah. It's called the London Card Show.
The London Card Show. The London Card Show roped us back in to do another episode that we'll see how it goes, and hopefully once a month is the plan.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the card show itself then?
I really enjoyed it. You met your
Idol,
I did. And I got a little signed card as well. Can't complain.
Who signed it?
Adam. The big man, the main.
Adam who?
Did you say his surname? Did I say his surname or not?
Adam Futera.
Yeah, Adam from Futera. I think is it Partington or
Something like that.
begins with P, doesn't it? Or that's called the hobby saviour.
Yeah.
We can say. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. There was a lot of people there, a lot more than I expected. And yeah, it was nice to sort of.
Really cool. I think we got there about 10:30 on the Saturday.
Yeah, we did park run. Park run beforehand.
Yeah.
We all enjoyed that. We all got a personal bests.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. PB himself.
Yeah.
Did the original park run, and then it was the original, and then made our way to the card show. Yeah. And I thought, it was a queue outside, which I was a bit surprised about. I was expecting it to be like a.
So when you turn in, it's the first time we've ever been there, and the car park was absolutely heaving. People were queuing to get in. Luckily, we saw Adam, so we could have a bit of a chat with Adam before we went in. The queue had gone by that time.
Yeah.
But heaving. You couldn't get down the aisles.
No, my expectations of a small room with 5 tables was a little bit different than the actual experience itself of being a main stage. Golden were there, Tops were there. Yeah. Obviously, Adam was there, Futera were there, David James was there. A lot of tables, sealed stuff.
They're expanding it for November, so I think they're going into another room as well.
The London Card Show in November.
Yeah. So it must be just shows the positive hype of the hobby, doesn't it? Like how big it is.
I was surprised how big it was to be fair. Obviously,
a lot of Pokemon, a lot of soccer. There wasn't much baseball or football. A lot of football and Pokemon. I
was surprised how much sports cards there were. I thought it was going to be more Pokemon based stuff, but there was a good 8-10 tables of every table. I think every table had a bit of football on bar. 2 or 3 that were mainly Pokemon based.
Yeah, it's quite a lot of Pokemon. I'd say the majority of it was Pokemon and football, and then there was the odd American sports.
Yeah,
bit of golf.
Two packs of golf.
2 packs of golf.
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised, and then did a few trades. Didn't outright buy anything. There was nothing there that I was sort of hoping to buy. I think I brought all my stuff early, and then looking at upgrading what I've already got. Any purchases?
You did something, didn't you? What did you get? West Ham cheap. You've got them all at home.
Oh, the West Ham ones.
West Ham.
Yeah.
All the cheap bought the match attacks ones, didn't we? All signed. Yeah. We primarily did our grading, didn't we, with Sub Centre?
Yeah.
So I put 10 cards.
Yeah.
17 quid each.
17.50 each. Yeah.
I think I did. Easy experience.
Oh no, a lot. Yeah, really good. Felt a lot safer as well, rather than sort of packing them, sending them those. The live experience, obviously. I know we touched on live experience. Have we with Ludkins on the podcast? Have we touched on it?
We have, yeah.
So that was your live experience. We had to sort of pack them ourselves, number them ourselves, mask tape them ourselves, send them. Whereas here it was a lot easier. I sort of took them to the people. The lady explained pretty clear. Just do this, sign up, register, and then sent them off. Hopefully, should keep get an update as it goes through of sort of where the process is, what we're getting. Yeah. But sort of, I sent my Mbappe relic from Futera. I sent a Messi and Ronaldo rookie from Futera. The original Pedri, the Messi and Pedri sort of rookie. He had a Pokemon card. And I can't think what else I sent. You sent what? Bobby Moore.
Rookie. What do you call it? Pre-1980. What they call?
What's the
Legacy?
Yeah.
Vinicius out of 10 auto from the Merlin 95 pack, and then Bellingham night moves.
Yeah.
That's good. Not too expensive. Hopefully, was it 4?
I said 3 months, isn't there?
months.
3 months. That'll be good to sort of get them back. Hopefully the podcast's still going. We can unveil them here.
Yeah.
And then better than our previous PSA experience. It was absolute nightmare. Shambolic. So, what have we been up to hobby-based in the last 3 years?
That's 3 years. Not that long, have we?
Must be. 2021, wasn't it?
I reckon at least 2 years.
Is it?
It's got to be.
2021.
Free Harry.
Bloody hell.
I'm sure it is.
I've been like watching my prices all plummet. Watch it crash. No, it's I haven't bought that much, to be honest. A few boxes. West Ham box came out. That was the highlight for Tops. Crap quality though, but not a great. Can't seem to hit.
Go on, nothing changes if not. If Top's still putting out shit stuff, nothing changes it.
It's got some good cards in it, but I've bought boxes of it. Can't hit it. I've never seen.
How many books you brought?
4, 5.
4.
Yeah.
What's your best? Your best pull on it so far?
I've got Callum Marshall, didn't I?
Yeah.
Who?
Exactly. It's gonna be massive. Yeah, but I mean, that sums it up. Like, there's a Paqueta Bowen dual auto in there.
Not been seen.
I'm not seeing it. I've not seen it on social media or anything. So I don't know where these cards are, but yeah, that's about it really. Not been spending that much.
No.
Getting the odd breaks. You must be happy now that Ipswich are in the Premier League. You can get into some breaks. You're going to collect.
We'll complete the set. It should be fairly cheap, which would be good. I'll try and get the set, buy a few boxes. Already brought a few so rare cards on it, but then just pick up as much as I can, and then can have fun. Have a team that I follow, collect, rather than just collecting random players that no one's ever heard of. So it'll be nice.
Got a habit of that, haven't we? Anything for you, Willie?
No.
Zero
Not for
purchases.
anything.
I made my Holy Grail purchase that I've been searching for.
What was that?
My Ricardo Pepe PSA 9 on-card auto and numbered in a USA top. That is my Holy Grail.
So when he scores the winner in
2026. He is my.
Retire.
That is the one that I've been looking for since. God, it must be 2019, 2020 when I first saw him.
Yeah.
And then I wanted that on-card numbered and got it fairly cheap. Sort of must be 6 months ago now. I reckon I got it.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
So I've sort of.
I think a lot of the prices dropped to pre-COVID, haven't they? Like a lot of them are like where you had that big boom when we joined the hobby. The prices were still going up, but just coming down now.
But I think it depends
now, like
what card though. Cause you look at the card show and there were some cards there that were going for like 3-4 grand, and it all depends on sort of.
They were like 40 grand a piece.
Yeah, but I think if you look at soccer cards now, that sort of. Which rightly so, the market is adjusted to where the premium on cards or like numbered sapphires, limited runs, that they're the ones that are pushing our prices. Everything else is sort of at a base level for base cards, which is where it should be with a sort of market of anything. The most exclusive, limited stuff is worth the most. Then everything else is not as good as sort of less, which is where realistically everyone wants it to be. And if you haven't got the limited best stuff, you're upset because it's too expensive to get. That's where sort of.
Do you think in hindsight, like looking back on our early days, that we were too focused on like the basey side of things and not looking at the numbered and the really ultra scarcity stuff?
100%, yeah. I look at
stuff we sent
sort
to
of
Ludkins and to PSA.
But I think you look at sort of.
They're embarrassing, really.
The rookies, like the Bellingham rookie that we sort of were in the main hype train early days of it.
Yeah.
I've got all of his bases, but I didn't get any of his sort of limited stuff, which I think that's probably I should have picked up sort of some numbered stuff. Or you look at Musiala with the numbered stuff, you should have at least got a couple of it. Whereas I've got all the bases and I've got all Bellingham bases
spreading across multiple players,
quality over quantity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Should have like homed in on like 2 players and just got the scarce of the better stuff.
But I think that's where it's so hard, though, in football being such a global, international sport, that there's 2 top teams, top leagues in England that you can scout from, top team in Spain, top in Italy, top in Germany, top in Belgium. Whereas you look at sort of other sports that are big, MLB, NBA, NFL, you have one league one college system that all filters into that one, whereas football is always going to be difficult because anyone at any time can pop off and be good, and it's all dependent on how good that one player is.
It's so hype driven as well, isn't it? Like when you think like all the hobby darlings when we came into it, like you had Sancho and Pedri and Bellingham,
Gavi,
they've all like that Pedri Messi tops now.
Yeah,
was worth quite a bit.
Yeah,
it's quite seen as the card to have. And now, what's it going for now?
about 40, 50.
30, 40, 50 quid. That's plumbing. And then all the people that you hype it up now, like is that
Yamal.
No, their trajectory is just.
But I think they
so young.
Then again, it's looking at how you want to go about the sort of investment / buying game. Are you buying up the been there, seen it, done it players, or are you looking again like you look at Mbappe? He's still 23, 24.
Yeah.
He's won a World Cup, and he's now finally got his move to Madrid. Or you're going to look at players still like Gavi, Pedri, Yamal. Okay, Yamal's won a Euros. That you're hoping they'll do something. Whereas like you've got the Ballon d'Or. Now Messi and Ronaldo are officially out of the game. It is going to open up the door for so many different players, young players to come through. That it all depends on what the industry looks at being the best cards.
It's all going to be driven by Champions League, isn't it? And like Ballon d'Or and.
Yeah, and it's like I always feel the English League gets a unfair look at sort of how good they are.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the Premier League is so good that when a player moves there, they sort of become devalued or excited about because they've reached there. Yeah.
Devalued himself massively, didn't he?
Whereas I think if Haaland was a Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich player, he'd be seen as so much higher stock. Whereas because he's a Man City player, it's sort of a less like where else can you go sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like if Foden was Spanish and playing for Madrid, his price would be through the roof. But because he's sort of English playing in Man City, it's the opposite of the transfer market. The transfer market, English players are valued at double, whereas the soccer cards, they're looked at not as much.
Buying would be worth a fortune, wouldn't
One day.
Yeah. So I think that's probably a good thing to look at. Like, it's like look back on over the next couple of episodes, look back on our journey, and see what we've lessons learned from that.
People got any questions about what we would have done or how we've done things, or any sort of advice from 3 people that did it so badly, please get in touch.
What to do next?
Yeah.
There's a couple of new releases coming out. I don't know if you want to talk about them. So you've got Topps Exceptions coming out. It came out 7th of August.
Is that the one with the booklet in? You've got the sort of Ballon d'Or winner booklet, haven't you?
It's got a Vinny dual auto, Messi CR7 dual auto, dual patch auto.
Wow.
It's got a quad book here with. I can't pronounce half of them, but which one's a good one? You've got one with Man United one, Ronaldo, Scholes, Rooney, Giggs. Another one with Ronaldo, Benzema, Bale, Modric.
Real Madrid, Barcelona, Messi, Busquets, Xavi, and Iniesta.
Fancy? Would you buy that box?
What's that? $2 grand, $3 grand?
I don't know. So Inception, quite expensive, aren't
they? Yeah.
Have to look so much. Getting a few breaks.
Potentially.
Yeah.
What's his name? Was it? What's the American guy's
Soccer
name?
Breakers FC.
Yeah. What's his name though? The main guy.
Cyrus.
Yeah. Have a look.
Yeah. And then you've got Panini. Panini got this one is going to interest you. The Impeccable is coming out. They've got this thing called Club History Auto. You can get a DCL.
Is that his first auto? Because I've looked for his auto for a long time as well.
Club History
Must
Auto,
be his first auto.
No, it's his first one, but yeah.
Have a look. Because I just recently joined. What is it? ComC.
Oh yeah.
And I looked on there for any autos and I couldn't find any. But I think it's for me. Next year will be interesting. Sort of with Premier League boxes with Ipswich being in it. I can sort of buy it with the hope, knowing that Ipswich are going to be stacked because they're not very good. And
hopefully your legend cards will be a bit better than the West Ham ones, like proper Ipswich legends. We've had some shitty West Ham legends, haven't we? Like Razvan Rat and.
Yeah. You say he's not a legend.
But what do you do to become a legend? That's what I don't get. How they earn the legend status.
Cheap to book to sign.
Depends who's deciding. Like the criteria for Panini.
Yeah.
You just have to have played for West. You had to had one appearance.
One cap and be cheap.
Yeah. Walk past the stadium and then you're a legend. But yeah, in real terms, like I think you've got to have been there a few years, haven't you? Achieved something. Proper legends like Di Canio and Tony Cottee, people like that.
But I think that's where Ipswich, hopefully, like John Walk, Mick Mills, that will
Yeah.
be the sort of legends rather than sort of J. Manuel Thomas.
Matt Holland.
Yeah. I think like for me, like legends like Matt Holland, Chef Takuchi, Jim Agilton, that would be the best cards I'd want to get.
You're too young for
the real, yeah.
Murin and all that. When you were a proper team.
Yeah.
But
That's it.
things.
But still, like that'd be great. But I'd hate to see us sort of your Luke Himes and your them sort of players being classed a legend. So it'll be interesting to see what does come out.
Will you win the Premier League this year?
No, I think we'll stay up, but I don't think we'll win it. I think Liam Delap now, a little. He was a hobby darling, wasn't he? He's now Ipswich.
Yeah.
God, so sad, isn't it? Memories.
These players and then like. I was reading today that's the same in like basketball. Was it Zion Williams?
Yeah.
His prices. And in baseball, the Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yeah.
Like, his prices.
Really?
I think because they get an injury and drop off, don't they? They've got the consistency of like the proper legends. It's not just such a gamble.
That's what I was saying before. It is the gamble of people don't like buying the Stonewall guaranteed players, which you think like Rooney, for example. Like if Bellingham, Pedri, Gavi, like the hobby darling we speak about, if they had half the career Rooney had, they'd be legends.
Yeah.
But no, but Rooney's cards are still so cheap, whereas you're sort of gambling on players can have a Messi career and another career, but them careers are so hard to come by.
All it takes is one injury, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think about like Kevin Keegan. I think he won the Ballon d'Or when he was in Hamburg, and that's a while ago. He won it, I think, 2 years on the bounce. So you think his cards would be? He's like a Liverpool legend, Ballon d'Or winner twice. You think his cards would be really expensive, but
it's baffling.
You can pick him up so cheaply.
Because even Ronaldinho, his like cards aren't the most expensive, are they?
No, what player he was.
Yeah. But you're looking sort of pre-Messi and Ronaldo. Who were the two go-to players in that generation? You had Maradona, Pele, and then you had who was the next before Messi and Ronaldo?
R9. The original Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Henri, would he be up there?
Henri. Yeah.
Similar.
There was so many spread out, wasn't there? There wasn't like one player that sort of shone. That's where it's sort of like now. Yeah. How do you know that Mbappe's going to be the one shining light? It could be 7 different players that are all as good as each other. Yeah. Football is so difficult that you have so many different leagues. Yeah. You can't just win the MLB championships or the MLB and that's it. You're the one team.
No, it's definitely I don't think like it's an investment thing to be getting into. I wouldn't be getting into it as an investment. I think I'd rather if you want to invest in something, I'd go and invest in something else. I think you collect football cards for the crack of doing it, for the fun of doing it, rather than it being an investment.
I think if you're going to invest, you've got to take your sort of not heart out of it, but you've got to do it and sort of buy a card, to flip a card in 2-3 weeks when they pop. You can't get any sort of love out of it, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Like you can't get a card and like the card. You have to see it as just a transaction sort of token. Whereas I think I sort of like the Pepe, for example. Like if he pops off, I think I'll struggle to sell it just because it's like because it's like the player that I saw so long ago, and it's like he's not my player, but it's like he's like
where is he now?
He's PSV. Yeah.
So what do you think's going with the USM NT? Do you think they'll get a new manager? And
he's got to get sacked, surely. He's been sacked yet or not?
I don't know.
I'm waiting for him to get sacked. Then I'll pay attention. I just think he's such a poor manager and coach that
he has no. Overrated, or do you think? Yeah. Or do you think it's he's a poor coach?
Even overrated.
Both.
I think his coach.
He's been hyped so much those players.
But he has got a good player though. He just plays the wrong system and the wrong idea. He just can't do it.
When you think, is Weston McKennie a good player?
He was, wasn't he? Juventus. Can't be a bad player.
Found out in the UK, didn't he?
Yeah, but again, like the English league is so different.
Leeds, wasn't he, as well? Yeah.
But you got to think he's playing.
Kevin Phillips was he?
He's playing what, Jamaica, Peru, these teams losing. Like you can't blame it. Like you've got Matt Turner in goal. He's had a great season last year. Yeah. The back four is decent back four. Yeah. Yeah. They've got a good set of players. He's the wrong person to do it.
Josh Sargent up top.
Terrible. Terrible. But everyone's good by him.
So you're still doing So Rare?
Still doing So Rare. Still, well, I had a year off, like the hobby sort of thing. Sort of work, got busy and that sort of stuff. But back on it, trying to understand how to work it. It's very, very complicated now.
It's changing, yeah.
You got different gadgets you've got to learn to use, different home system every time you log in. You get free rivals thing now. The pro game has got about 20 different activities you can join in. I think it needs a tutorial page or something on it, because even I've played it for a long time and I still struggle with
like a help video.
Yeah.
Help videos,
is there an app yet?
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's alright.
Yeah.
It logs you out every time you don't go on it, but it's alright.
And do you still have So Rare data linked into it, or is that
So Rare data's on it. But so it's a separate app, but it's sort of, you have to pay for data, don't you? Still.
Do you?
But yeah. You get like a free. You do get a free application on it, but it's not as good as if you paid for it. But I don't pay for it. I just get a free one.
Still competing.
I've just bought Ipswich players
Right.
only recently. And I put a team in each week, but it's struggling. The players aren't doing as well as.
I'm still waiting for mine. I bought some like prospecting. Bought some young MLS players when they were playing in the USL, and they came through like last year, and then they started to go away again now. So one guy I was playing, he played like El Salvador's goalkeeper. Now he's playing for the New York City second team. So I can never field a full five. Frustrating.
No, when I field a 5-4 player, then one will just have an absolute stinker.
Expensive game.
But I think So Rare's sort of. I think it's different because So Rare you can earn money back as you play, whereas obviously trading cards you can't.
Yeah.
You can't. Whereas So Rare you can earn an investment while you play. But I think it's got very popular as well. Like I remember, I coached a player last year, and he sort of mentioned he'd seen it, but he was too young to play, and it was sort of like, oh wow, like someone out in the wild knows what So Rare is, and it was like, it was nice talking to someone else about So Rare, and it's like, okay, actually, taking the lens off of So Involved, it has got bigger now. Like you think I'm now doing the FPL. Because Ipswich were in it, and now So Rare sponsored that, and it's sort of like, okay, So Rare has got a lot bigger than where it was, which is the aim. But obviously, it's a lot harder.
Sport?
Yeah, NBA and MLB still in it.
Yeah. Wonder how that's going. Like in America, and whether they're following up in America.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So I think I played the NBA the other day, and I don't think it's as good as it was, but I could be completely wrong about that. I'll have a look.
And just to get all the whales that were involved when we were there starting off, are they still involved?
They're less seen now.
Right.
I think because it's a lot more popular, they're less like obvious of who they are.
Right.
It's settled down a lot. Before NBA. Yeah, so they had the NBA playoffs.
Yeah, right.
That you could have played, and you got the MLB. Yeah.
It's all still there.
Still going. But the football is, it's a lot easier for me to understand the football.
yeah. Is there any other business, anything else you want to talk about? It's a short one this time, just as a introductory, finding our feet.
Welcome back, podcast. Again, like, if you have any questions or anything like that, fire them our way. Like I said, we're going to do a review of the card show videos as well. So we did a few videos over there. Obviously met David James, did the Futera sort of thing. I think it's good to see Futera still sort of working. They've got their selector membership that you can sort of pay to get early releases, and David James signing cards. Adam's always got players signing cards, and it's sort of, I think that's where I'll be keen to get back in and sort of, I don't really collect players, just collect card companies now, and it's sort of, all my card purchases happen to be Futera that I can get. So it's good to see them sort of obviously catch up, speak about plans of them going forward. They've still got a few clubs on board, what they've got, some boxes. They seem to have more premium stuff as well now.
Yeah.
Sort of, you've got the premium boxes. What is it? The big black one. What's it called?
No, Unique.
No, it was called Unique, was it? The black slim one.
Yeah.
I saw that at the card show a couple of times, 400 quid, and that was sort of a nice box. But it'd be good to get back. Any questions? Anything you want us to talk about, review, let us know.
We've had a good idea about where our next purchase should be, or our next sort of venture. So we know someone that's a radiographer at the hospital, and seems to be some people are doing CT scans of boxes. So we could
it's funny where you're going.
Get a job lot of Liam's boxes, take one up to the hospital, scan them, see what cards are in them. Have you been reading about that? Right,
Yeah, I've seen a few videos on that. Yeah, because was it the cards they did the thing, didn't they? And he shouted out, "Has it been scanned yet or not?"
And they were. It's always the same people. Was it backyard breaks? They were moaning about them saying that because they've done breaks and they've predicted, oh, I'm going to hit this auto in this next, and they rip it and it's, oh, I'll hit the gold auto in it.
Wow.
They reckon like, oh, are they CT scanning it?
How much does CT scan cost?
Oh yeah, he took like I think thousands of pounds. But if you know someone, like you got access to one that works in some sort of like weights and measures or a hospital or something, you can come with your bag of like top
sealed wax,
yeah, and like
wow.
scanners, and you can like looking at it, you can work out. I think it's easier for like Pokemon because Pokemon characters are quite unique in how they look.
Yeah.
So when you scan it, you can see like the certain sharp edges of say I don't know.
Please name Pokemon right now. I'm so excited for this.
Pikachu. You can see like their edges.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know whether you could do it with football, like because they've all got right round heads, haven't they? Yeah.
They're all people.
All cool people. Yeah. Yeah. Just down there, but yeah, it's mad, isn't it? How people are desperate for that sort of thing. Anyway.
But you think though, if you did that and then did see that you had like a really expensive card, you'd then break, wouldn't you? Then open it up and get the card. Which if you knew everything was in there was shit,
yeah,
you just seal it and sell it to someone else.
Just sell it on. Yeah.
Wow.
Got to be careful when you're buying now. Only buy from the best.
Where'd you buy it from?
I don't buy anymore. Tops Direct. All right, yeah. I think we're done.
I'm happy.
Anything else, Will, you want to
Good. I'm good. Yeah.
Let's talk about J-Lo.
No.
You positive?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was Julia.
Oh, West Ham.
Anything? Are you looking forward to the new season?
Any predictions?
I think you said
Who's winning it?
Arsenal going to win it.
Arsenal to win it. Wow.
Arsenal winning everything.
We'll come second.
Second.
Yeah.
Realistically, where do you think you finish though? Top 10, top 8, top 18?
Seventh. I think we'll take seventh. Yeah. Europe.
New manager.
Yeah. New team.
How many times you made?
8.
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka today.
All first team players as well, aren't they? Well, majority of them are first team players.
Mm-hmm.
So Wan-Bissaka.
That's
a decent signing if you like.
Yeah, we'll see.
Tammy Abraham next, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, is he at Roma still?
Where's this money come from? Did Moyes not want it then? The money.
It's come from.
Where's Maxwell going? This is what I want to know.
Cornet.
Yeah.
They're talking about releasing him. Just get him off the wage bill.
Zuma found his medical today.
Yeah.
Where?
Wherever he's going.
Somewhere in
Well, I've watched him play live and he is slow as anything.
His knees are knackered.
Wow. Was it Maxwell just going
to... And same with Danny Ings. Just get him off the books, apparently.
I would want that. I need to go to my nude, didn't he?
He's about £100,000 a week, isn't he? Danny Ings.
Get him Ipswich.
Yeah, good signing for you.
Danny Ings?
Yeah.
And no Liam Delap, is he?
He's what?
No Liam Delap. I'll take Maxwell though, all day long.
Oh yeah, you'd love that, wouldn't you?
Oh mate, absolutely buzzing. Absolutely buzzing.
Right, I think we're done. Thank you very much. We'll see you next 3 years.
In September.
September. Thank you.
Good night.